Hello, kids! How are you today? Wow, it's good to hear that you are great. This is again your teacher Lynn saying it's more important to listen than to keep on talking. Alright, so are you ready? I want you now to listen. Our lesson for today is English 3, Quarter 4, Module 5. Restate facts from informational text. Are you excited to get it started? Remember that when you do the following activities diligently, you will have skills necessary to help you communicate better in English. Before you proceed to the activities found in this module, let's have first the pretest. Now, kids, I want you to read first the story and then you're going to answer the questions below or on the following slides. Choose the letter of the best answer. You may write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Question number 1. What is the selection all about? A. Cleanup drive program. B. Clean and green program. C. Urban gardening. Number 2. Where did the story happen? A. Cebu City. B. Manila City. C. Baguio City. And number 3. How will you describe the city of Manila? A. The capital city of the country. B. The summer capital of the country. And C. The banana capital of the country. Number 4. When did the city government of Manila conduct a cleanup drive program? A. 15th day of July 2011 or 2011. B. 13th day of June 2015. C. 18th day of January 2019. And number 5. Why did the 500 participants encouraged to participate in the said event? A. To invest business in the city. B. To help the environment on its current issues. And letter C. To give assistance to the urban poor. And now that we are done answering the pretest, let's go now to our lesson proper. But before that, kids, I want you to read with me or read along with me with the title of our lesson. Restate facts from informational text. Okay, can you please read by yourself? Very good. Now for what's in. This part will let you know if you understood well the previous modules. That was about reading graphs, tables, and pictographs. Are you ready to get started? In this activity, you are going to read the story carefully. Have fun while you are reading. Okay, let me read you the directions. Read the story carefully. Fill in the given data needed to complete what is being asked. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. So, kids, this is the story. Let's read it. The title is Fruits in the Garden by Melona M. Almonte. One day, Chaik Emmanuel visited his garden and harvested all the ripe fruits he saw. He harvested 4 guavas, 6 pineapples, and 2 watermelon. Then he shared the fruits he harvested with his friends. Now, it's time for you to answer the following questions. Number 1, what were the fruits harvested by Chaik? Number 2, how many guavas were harvested? Number 3, how many pineapples were harvested? And number 4, how many watermelons were harvested? And number 5, how many ripe fruits were harvested by Chaik Emmanuel? Okay, kids, if you read well the story, then I'm sure you will get a perfect score on this activity. Now, children, I want you to take a look at this picture. Can you please tell me what can you see? Right. We can see children in the picture. What else? Yes, we can also see animals. Now, who can tell me or what can you tell about this picture with children and with animals? Very good. This picture shows the children with their pets. Let's now have this activity. Below is the answer of 20 children on the question, what is your favorite pet? Use the tally chart below to record the information. Then, create a bar graph to show the results. Are you ready? Okay, go kids! Now, to give you more knowledge about these module covers, let's have to read first the highlighted text and understand their meaning. Number 1, we have restating facts from informational text. This means expressing the same idea from the informational text heard or read. So always remember expressing the same idea. Okay? Number 2 is restatement. Restatement. Okay, restatement means using different words to produce the same ideas and look for key points and main ideas to be restated, or using different words but emphasizing the same idea. Informational text. Provide facts, ideas, and principles that are related to the physical, biological, or social world, classified as non-fiction text. Okay, when we say non-fiction text, these provide a type of writing that is based on facts or true events. All right, so take note of that. It is based on facts or true events. Okay, it's reality. All right. So, kids, let's have more. Let's do this activity, which is the Give Me My Synonym. There are other ways to help you out in restating facts in informational text. One is to find more words that you decided to change. But do not forget, when you restate facts, express them with the same idea, but write them in different words. The way the word is used gives you the same idea. So you are just going to look for a synonym for that word. Just change it with its synonym, but do not forget express them with the same idea. Just write their synonym. Is it clear, children? Okay. Let's have another activity, kids. I want you to read the following words in the petals. Color the synonyms that best describe the words written in the boxes. Okay, just like in number one, the word in the box is clean. Okay, the word in the box is clean. You are going to look for the synonym that best describe the word clean. Is it pure, dirty, or unclean? All right, let's have the second one. What is the word in the second box? Very good. Joy. What is the synonym of joy from these petals? Is it gladness, sorrow, or sadness? Next word we have beautiful. What is the synonym for the word beautiful? Is it ugly, unattractive, or pretty? Next word we have wide. What is the other term for the word wide? Is small, broad, or slim? And for the last word, we have the word help. Save, oppose, or harm. So, kids, are you done? Wow, another activity, kids. Restate me. Can you please read? Very good. Now, this activity will give you a chance to express your own ideas prior to the given informational text. You will not find it difficult since pictures are also given to help you better understand the text. Directions. Analyze the pictures given. Choose from the informational text that best describe the pictures. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. Look at the picture, children. What is this all about? The students joined and helped the Bayanihan program initiated by the local officials? Or the students joined the illegal loggers to cut trees and sell them to big companies? Number 2. Again, look at the picture. The Lopez family enjoys their picnic at the beach while the children catch fish for food. Or the Lopez family initiates a cleanup drive program along the seashore. Number 3. The speaker talks about preserving nature during a symposium participated in by people in the community, or community members participate in the sports festival sponsored by the Sangguniang Kabataan. Number 4. Making recycled materials is participated in by the pupils of Santa Cruz Elementary School as part of their activity. Or, in Santa Cruz Elementary School, the pupils are throwing pieces of garbage in their premises. And number 5, the grade 3 Sampaguita pupils joined the loggers in cutting down trees. Or, the grade 3 Sampaguita pupils participate in the tree planting program. Now that we are done with those activities, let's have now the assessment. Let's read the informational text below, and I want you to answer the questions that follow on a sheet of paper. The Philippines is surrounded by large bodies of water. It is facing the Pacific Ocean where 60% of the typhoons are coming from. One of the most devastating typhoons that hit the country in 2013 was Typhoon Yolanda that killed over 10,000 people and destroyed over a trillion pesos worth of properties. Now let's answer the questions. Number 1. What is the selection all about? A. Damage of properties. B. The Philippines today. C. Typhoon Yolanda. Number 2. How many percent of the world's typhoons come from the Pacific Ocean? A. 60%. B. 70%. C. 80%. Number 3. How would you best describe the Philippines according to the selection? A. It is surrounded by volcanoes. B. It is surrounded by high mountains. Letter C. It is surrounded by large bodies of water. And number 4. Why did the Philippines experience more than 3 typhoons a year? A. Because the Philippines has many active volcanoes. B. Because the Philippines has diverse marine animals. C. Because the Philippines is located near the Pacific Ocean. Number 5. Why is nature important to people? A. It gives us life. B. It transmits diseases. C. It leads people to death. Wow, kids! We are done with our lesson again for today. This is again your teacher Lynn saying, always study your lesson and keep on listening to your teacher. Thank you.